Okay, we here. Playoff hockey, man. Let's go. Some good games today. Can't complain. I think one wasn't good, and of course, that's been my favorite team. But yeah, let's go over some of these games. Let's start with this Ottawa Senators Carolina Hurricanes game, which I thought was a pretty good game. Ottawa did look a little flat. They started the first 5 minutes of the game pretty strong. Got their four shots, but you're not going to get that much shots against Carolina, who's number one in shots allowed. So that's going to be really tough. But I think both goaltending played really solid, and I think that's going to be the key to this series. Allmark and Anderson. If Anderson keep this up, I know only 22 shots, but if he keeps this up, boy, Carolina may sweep these guys. But I do think Allmark played pretty strong. Ottawa's gonna have to score on the power play, man. If that's the only way you're gonna really beat a team like this, you can't go 0 for 4 on the power play and expect to beat a high flying Carolina Hurricanes because man, they even went over 5 themselves. Imagine when they get her going because Carolina's a pretty good power play team, fourth in this overall in the season on the power play. So they're gonna start gelling and get it going. But also so far a good game. I just thought Carolina was a better team all around, faster team. They just look like they're ready. Gonna need more from Brady Chuck, man. Like, no, that fight was cute at the beginning of the game, but gonna need a bit more from that. We're gonna need to see a little bit of skill. I think he's gonna have to be huge in this series if they're gonna want to win. But other than that, yeah, what a good game. Carolina, I think, should be taking this. I'll still give Ottawa 2 games. Should be a 4-2 series in my opinion. But yeah, it was a good game overall. So can't wait to see the second one. Okay, let's go. Next up, we got the Minnesota Wild and Dallas Stars. And Dallas Stars, once I get the visual going and not just an audio podcast, you'll see that they are my favorite team. And I can tell you this for sure. I was absolutely embarrassed by his performance. I thought they came out flat. I didn't think Ottinger was fully locked in. I know a couple of those goals weren't his fault, but a couple were his fault. Just all around a bad game for the Stars, man. But credit to Minnesota. They came out, they were ready, took advantage of their chances, win huge, controlled the game. It shows his effect of the team. May not be the flashiest player, but boy, is he ever good, man. Controlled the game at his pace and just looked good. The Stars, embarrassing is all I could say there. And, I know it's just the first game, but the Stars, they've been in this for the last 4 years. They've been contenders, and I don't think Jim is putting together these teams just to look sloppy in the first game. The first game you want to come out and set the tone, man. I don't think they did. I thought they just looked pretty sluggish. These guys are gonna have to Dallas Stars, man. They're gonna have to pick it up if they're gonna want to go anywhere, right? Minnesota is not a team you just can let this get all over you and take advantage of their opportunities, and you're not taking advantage of yours. Like, Minnesota's a really good hockey team, and I think a lot of people sleep on them, especially now because they're going against Dallas. But yeah, like guys like Wyatt Johnson, -3. Like, come on, buddy, that's not gonna work, man. But hey, it's just game one, right? Not totally gonna freak out about it, but as a Stars fan, I would love these guys compete and play a little bit more like they want to be out there because this series can end quick against a team like Minnesota. I still have Dallas win this one in 7. Definitely, Minnesota stole a game at on the road, but let's go. I think Dallas can turn this around and really make this a series. So game one, let's see what game two has for us. Yes, sir. The last game of the night, Pittsburgh Penguins for Philadelphia Flyers, Battle, Pennsylvania. Let's go. So I didn't really get to watch this full game, and but the parts that I did watch, Philadelphia just looked a lot faster than the Penguins. I thought the Penguins just didn't look completely ready to play against a pretty good young flying Philadelphia team. They're gonna definitely have to pick it up. Guys like Crosby, like the times that I was watching, didn't look too involved, but he's Sidney Crosby. We already know what he's capable of doing and what he's going to do in the series, right? Malkin, he did look pretty good, seeing his goal. 2 points for him, which is gonna be huge for the Penguins. They're gonna need guys like that, 100% step up. Definitely gonna need guys like Carlson, and I think Kindle's gonna have to probably play a lot better as well. But Pittsburgh is a very experienced team, so they're not just going to roll over and give up and just say, hey, yeah, you guys can beat us. But I think Stuart Skinner played pretty well. Just proved that he could be a starting goalie that could go to the Stanley Cup Finals. So they're going to have to rely on him to play the way he did. 3 goals. It's not like it was completely his fault, but I think he made the saves that he needed to. Could have made a couple more, but what can you ask from him, who goalie who struggled a lot throughout his career? I see that 0 for 3 for Philly on the power play. Not probably the worst power play team, ranked 32 out of the league in the season, but they're going to have to score on the power play as well if they're gonna really want to put these guys away. Hey, they scored at least 2 goals on this power play here, then you got a 5-2 game, and it just shows your dominance. But like I said, I think Philly should take the series. I was leaning towards Pittsburgh when I first seen that they were playing each other, but to see it on nice now, I do think Philly should take this one. Still 100% going 7 games in my opinion, but I do think Philly will be taking the series. Game one. Let's see what game two has for us.